Well, time for Kara's Cures. Did you know your gut is your second brain?
I got a huge brain.
Dr. Artemis Morris is joining us now to talk about how you can heal your gut to actually improve your moods, maybe heal IBS, other gut disorders. So many people are struggling with this. Welcome, doctor.
Thank you. It's a great day to be here.
All right, so I guess the first thing that we have to do is identify the sources of the inflammation, which, Dr. Morris, I think we've been showing all afternoon long with the video of fried chicken wings and pancakes and just unbelievable amounts of food.
I've been watching, and Halloween's coming up, so there's some more offending foods there. Absolutely. You want to identify and treat the cause. To do that, a lot of times it's what we're eating. And then remove them is the next thing. And removing them, the cause also could be not only food, the foods that you showed, like the sugary substances. It could be genetically modified organisms that are also found in food. And it could also be stress, because there's a two-way street, as Kara mentioned. It's our second brain. It's the only organ that has independently created its own nervous system with 500 million nerve cells in it. So stress could actually be another cause of gut health problems. So yeah, identify the cause. You want to remove it. It could be food, it could be toxins, it could be stress. The next thing you want to do is repair it. And in order to repair it, you might need things like digestive enzymes. You might need certain nutrients, because if you can't absorb well, you might be deficient in certain nutrients like zinc. You also might need some probiotics, and studies have shown that taking probiotics, those are the good bacteria, they have an improvement in mood that's twice as good as people who don't take it. So taking probiotics can actually help your mood as well.
Yeah.
And the third...
Yeah, so the third thing is you want to restore the gut balance. But let's just go back for a second, doctor. Like, when you say identify the sources of inflammation, what are some of the top culprits, right? Because and when we do the detox with you, we eliminate gluten, we eliminate dairy. People, I think, get stressed out and go, oh my gosh, what's inflaming me? So how do you start in something that's simple to empower people?
So the main sources of inflammation for the gut are food, toxins, and stress. So we look at those in lifestyle. But some of the foods are refined sugars, all the things that we're going to have around Halloween. It's the refined sugars, it's genetically modified foods. They've been shown in studies to create inflammation on a gut level that looks similar to celiac. That's why you hear a lot about gluten intolerance these days. It's because, there's a lot of genetically modified foods like corn, even soy, and wheat or gluten that's contained in wheat, barley, and rye, that has been hybridized. And so there's a lot of toxins that can be sprayed on it. Those are the most popular things to be hurting your gut, are those foods in particular.
That is such a stupid question, but is the bigger my gut, the bigger my problems?
Well, I love your questions, by the way. In many ways, if your gut is your second brain. So, if you're stressed out, have you ever felt like you can't eat, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where you feel stressed out. And that's because there's a two-way street. So we have there's a huge highway of intestines in there. And if we have inflammation going on, it's not only going to affect our gut, but it's going to affect our moods. And this is why the beautiful thing about this two-way street is that if you work on your stress levels, you work on your anxiety and depression, you're also going to help heal your gut. If you work on your gut, you're going to help heal your moods as well. Healing your gut is a great way to improve your well-being. So I don't know if that answered your question. We all have around the same number.
Yeah.
No,
well,
sure.
and it's not always just about being skinny, but just actually being healthy. So probiotics, that helps restore gut balance. And what are some other things we can do? Because this is so important that we don't let ourselves get so unhealthy here, and so many people are struggling.
Absolutely. So after we identify the cause, whether it's food, whether it's moods, whether it's toxins, then we start to repair it with enzymes. You might need probiotics, and even foods can help. There are therapeutic foods like ginger tea, cinnamon. Like, I love to do a ginger cinnamon tea right around now, which is wonderful for gut health, even as antiviral and antibacterial. So you could do something like that. So that would be the next step, is start to repair it by removing the offending agents, by having some nice nice teas, some targeted supplements are good. And then we want to find the balance again. So this is where if we do that, it can take some time, but then once you find the balance, like I said, improving your gut is also going to improve your well-being, your moods, and it even has effects on our hormones in terms of the gut health.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was Depeche Mode that sang "Get the Balance Right," and that couldn't be more appropriate for this segment, right? You got to get the balance right.
Yeah.
You are so right in everything. That's what it's about, is balancing. And especially if you balance your gut, you are definitely going to be a lot happier. That's what the research is really showing.
And we all need that. Dr. Artemis Morris is going to be joining me on the app on Kara's Cures for a more expanded conversation about this. I want to invite people also to join the Kara's Cures Facebook group, where you talk a lot about the foods we should be eating and not be eating. And it's just something to be aware of, that, this is, we need to take care of this so we can feel good up here. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you a little bit more later.
Thank you.
All right, take care, Doc. All right, we've got so much more for you today on Great Day. Chef Plum, he's up next. Hi, Chefy. He's going to be making something with pumpkin. Oh, and the can, too. All right.
All right, and don't be scared about spending money this Halloween. We have some great ways that you can save. First, let's get you a check on today's news and the weather from Studio A.